It's time for some more Battlecruiser with a Mind through Grandmaster. At some point we had a couple losses, but now we are back up at a 5-game winning streak, and we got 5.2k MMR. We are looking very solid to get a high Grandmaster. Let's do it. All right, first game of the day is against Haramang. All right, that's a Zerg player we've played against twice, but in the mech drops challenge, I believe. Now, both of those are mech macro challenges, and I do know that he is a macro player. So far, 2 games we played against him, I think on average we're longer than 20 minutes, so definitely promising to be exciting. Maybe this is the perfect player. I don't usually have too much inside information against these players unless I've played them before. But since I know he's a macro guy, maybe he's the perfect player to go CC first again and try that builder out, see if we can make that even better. So, like, recently, you know, we've been really perfecting our macro game in TVZ in both challenges, which I think is awesome. I still want to have the proper variety, though. Like, I mean, in TVZ, I feel like we already kind of have our cheese, right? Like, the CC first double Battlecruiser is awesome. I also really wish to find something like that in the other matchup so I can switch it up a little bit. Like, obviously, Battlecruiser games are always going to be pretty long and, you know, a little bit turtly and a lot of harassment, which is super cool. But, you know, sneaking in the cheese in now and then, that's definitely one of the things I do like to do in StarCraft. I'm going to go for my CC first here, and then, you know, I don't want to be too crazy, but since I know he's pretty much a macro player, I'm even considering not SCV scouting too early. Like, it's not necessary. I could totally do an SCV scout, but I mean, maybe this is just a thing I've left for my pro gamer years, you know, that I'm just trying to cut every corner I can. Might as well. If I can get 1% more ahead by not SCV scouting, I might as well do it, right? Well, in this case, I'm actually going to scout because in these videos, I do actually show you guys every single game, so it would be kind of a shame to have an absolutely terrible game in there, you know, not usually a fan of when it happens. Happens very infrequently, I have to say. Like, I think maybe 1 every 10 episodes, there's like a truly terrible game, which I, you know, am almost ashamed to have it in the video, but it is what it is. I do like my honesty, so I don't want to fool you guys or anything. I was actually considering doing something with that, like, maybe as soon as I get Grandmaster MMR, this is just an experiment. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think. As soon as I reach Grandmaster MMR and kind of like complete the challenge, I still like to go for extra ranks, right? Try to see if I can get high in GM, for example. And I was thinking maybe at that point I could actually consider only showing the best games. Now, for Battlecruiser Mind, this doesn't really apply because I think every single game is a banger in this challenge. But maybe it is something I could actually consider once the challenge is finished to show you guys really the best of the best. But I'm not quite sure if I want to apply this because I do kind of like my, you know, original formula. I'm just showing you guys every game, the entire progress, because I think that's very cool. Ooh, I actually overstepped a bit to this SCV. Didn't realize. Maybe I can check for a third base still. That would actually be nice. Oh, look at that. Wow, okay. I still got the scouting up there. It's actually perfect. No, I completely forgot that I was playing Command Center first there. I was like, wait, why is my Reaper not helping out this SCV? But then I realized that's actually a very cool way to scout, though. I still got to see the third base. And now I know a cheese is most likely not underway, even though my SCV got trapped in the main. That is very, very cool. I was also considering one other thing, by the way. In the early game, there's not usually too much to do, so I can talk to you guys more and tell you about my future ideas and whatnot. I was thinking about maybe bringing back some of my best challenges ever. Maybe for like a couple episodes in Grandmaster, like maybe do like a week where I'm playing Ghost or Grandmaster, Planetary or Grandmaster, Battlecruiser with mine, also a massive favorite. I think it could be a really cool week full of amazing highlights. Actually, can't. Well, I could have swapped it over to make Widow Mines, but I want to make single Widow Mines first, so don't really do that yet. Actually, I'm gonna make. Wait, maybe that gas is a little bit late, huh? Yeah, maybe that gas is a little bit late. Oh, not super happy with this, actually. I think second starport has to go down now. These 2 Marines should be able to guard me against an Overlord flying in. Well, guard me sounds a bit silly because it doesn't attack, but, you know, don't want my base to get scouted when I'm doing this. That's even worse than getting attacked, actually. So I'm gonna make 1 more Marine. Oh, I actually thought I could fill this up with 1 more depot. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna make 1 more Marine. Maybe 1 more Widow Mine as well. Like, Link Floods are freaking terrifying if you play like this, you know? Like, if you don't make Hellions, Link Floods can actually just end you instantly, so I'm always very scared of those. Let me see if I can complete this wall. I don't think I could have made this wall any better, right? No, it's just like it's a very thick wall, I guess is the best way to put it. It's hard to finish. Oh, there's a lot of queens. Okay. So I know he is most likely playing normal just because he has the heavy queen count already. That's very, very standard. It also means that he's going to have defenses against my Battlecruiser. I'm not going to be able to get a free win just like that. So it would be pretty cool. Here you can see why I prefer not to make these depots and stuff, why this is one of those greedy cheeses. Right now, I actually can't afford the second Battlecruiser yet. Gas was also a little bit late. That definitely contributes, of course. Second Battlecruiser should be coming up sometime soon, though. Let's see. Hope I don't cancel it this time on accident. I feel like that happened on this map, right? I'm pretty sure it was on this map where I canceled my Battlecruiser on accident. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. And now, I'm going to make use of my opponent's reputation here, at least in the reputation on the channel, and not even make any more Widow Mines. Normally, I feel like I would like a couple more. Here, I'm just going to skip the next Widow Mines altogether. I know it seems crazy. Oh, I could have gotten Yamato. I guess, well, that's actually not a bad experiment. Maybe it's like a slightly more economic version without Yamato, where I can get my 5cc setup up behind it. Because in the end, whenever we get into the macro game with this challenge, it has looked very good. So maybe that should just be the goal no matter what. Even if there's potential to kill, maybe that should still be the goal. I'm going to go straight for the main base. I'm considering doing a scan for... I don't think he's going to have a Spire in time. The only reason I wouldn't teleport across right away is because there could be a Spire on time. I don't think it's going to be the case, though. Okay, I'm going to wait for my second Battlecruiser, of course, and then I'll start a couple new ones. Looks really cool, by the way, this build. I'm actually going to scan anyway. Oh, the Spore's out of position. Oh, that is going to cost him dearly, guys. He's going to be able to defend this. Imagining he made more Queens at least, but it's going to do a lot of damage because the Spore is out of position. He's going to have to run the drones. I could maybe even target the Spore. Oh, no, wait. I mean, the Queen first. Oh, no. He's losing a bunch of Queens already. I'm going to be able to kill the Spore, actually. Yeah, I think this is already a very tough position for him. I don't think I can kill him. But I'm going to be able to remove all these transfuses and kill a bunch of Queens, which is massive. As you can see, the Queens are very good micro BM so far, actually. Doesn't even lose that one. Okay, well done. I really thought I was going to kill a couple Queens there. Didn't actually. Still going to do a ton of damage, though. Oh, he might go for a Bailing Bust. That's something I have to be... yeah, I don't want to say terrified, because you should never be terrified, but it could totally happen, so I need to be careful for it. Got a couple more on the way as well. I think that's an engineering bear, right? Oh, he's actually closer than I thought. Maybe I can let this one shoot the bait. Okay, we might actually survive here with both of these Battlecruisers. That would be pretty crazy, because I did overstep. Yeah, we are going to survive. Okay, beautiful. That would have been pretty bad if I died. Okay, I think my Battlecruiser is going to finish in perfect timing, actually. I'm going to get 2 more BCs out. I have 2 Widow Mines. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay here, guys, honestly. I really think we're going to be okay. I'm going to unburrow these so I don't get massive splash on my own SCVs. That would be quite annoying. That did more damage to my Battlecruiser. Ah, let me get that depot up real quick, okay? When you do CC first, you don't usually have that depot, so it's slightly difficult. Now, he is giving me all these links, so that's actually quite nice. I mean, he's not really going to kill more workers with this, so that is... yeah, really don't mind that too much. I mean, obviously, it's still a good move for him. Because I don't really have things to kill for those Zerglings. It does make me feel way more safe, though. That is probably the worst thing for him. Okay, let's try to saturate all these bases, shall we? Triple planetary coming up. I think I should probably repair these Battlecruisers before making everything... That's not where I wanted you to go. Before making everything into a planetary. That seems to be slightly more urgent. Here we go. Make this one a planetary. Let's see, how's the Spire coming along? Spire is finished, which means we have to start making turrets already. Remember, Corruptors do destroy Battlecruisers. And this is a very cool game setup for me, because this is very close to the setup I feel like I should have playing this build against Zerg. I do a decent amount of damage. He defends it, and then we have to go to the macro game. Like, if you ask me what I expect from a game where I go for this opener, this is what it looked like. I feel like so far, I've won a lot of games on accident. One game I won in a really crazy base raid where I probably should have lost. But this is the game where we're going to test how good our build is actually going to be in a macro game. Are we going to be really far behind? Are we going to be in a great position? I don't think that's the case, but who knows? I didn't lose a lot of SCVs, though. I feel like I mostly lost a lot of mining time, which is pretty annoying. But I do have 5 Battlecruisers, which means my opponent needs to commit to making at least 10 Corruptors, probably. Or else I'm just going to Yamato 5 Corruptors off the field, and that's going to be painful. Now, how many could he have afforded by now? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. There's no Corruptors here. Wait, was he trying to attack me, maybe? That's kind of weird that there's no Corruptors here at all. Okay, there we go. That is not that many Corruptors. I'm going to be able to teleport these out one by one. Look, I can even target some Queens, but I need to be very careful here. Obviously, don't want to lose the Battlecruisers for free. Okay, so that's another Queen that's gonna die. Yeah, I'm doing as much damage as I can. This has been a very successful attack. I think we hit at a great timing. And we got, I don't know how much we killed, maybe 5 Corruptors and 4 Queens, something like this. And I don't think we lost anything for it. I do really need to get my armories going, though, because without upgrades, these bad boys are kind of gonna suck, you know, to put it mildly, in the late game. Battlecruisers scale super well with upgrades, which also means that they really suck if the opponent has upgrades and you don't, right? That's kind of the downside of having those kind of units. Also gonna start making sensor towers, and I do need to get more bases up. You can definitely tell I'm getting my CCs going slower than normal. My 5cc setup is at a decent time. My 30 command centers that you guys like to laugh about is really not that fast, though. 87 SCVs is quite healthy. I wonder when my opponent's gonna have infestors. Like I said, he is a macro Zerg, which means he probably knows that he should be going for a lot of infestors now. I'm gonna send these guys to the top. Maybe I could deny some creep as well. That could be quite nice. I'm not sure if I should be making more starports yet. I really think I have enough BCs. I just need to get to my, yeah, as crazy as it sounds, my 30 command center setup, right? I need to get to the late game. I don't really necessarily need one more Battlecruiser now or even 3. Don't think it would be that helpful. Don't think I'm really going to be broken anyway. Yeah, he's just making a million drones. He is doing what he should be doing. Oh, that's not a lot of corruptors, though. That is really not a lot of corruptors, guys. And we're going to be able to get in there. Yeah, I think he might have been a little bit too greedy. I was saying he was doing what he had to be doing. But that Spore Crawler is late. The Infestors are just... Oh my god, we hit an ungodly timing. The Infestors were coming out. The Spores were coming out. He just made more drones. And now every single Corruptor is going to go away. I do still think he could survive this. I mean, it's only a couple Battlecruisers left. And the Spores finished under my Battlecruisers. But that was a really good timing by me. And that definitely helped me in this game. And that's beautiful. I thought it was going to be way harder from that point on. I mean, we haven't won the game. That's not what I wanted to sound like. But that was, you know, a really good step, a really big step in the right direction. I did feel like he maybe had... Yeah, exactly. He went for armor too. All right, he's playing it well, man. I really like playing as this guy. I feel like he makes such good moves. Like, I feel like almost everyone would get attack upgrades over armor because with the Corruptors, you want to one-shot the Battlecruisers. But specifically because I had so many BCs, he decided to get armor, so every single hit or shot that the Battlecruiser does 1 damage less. That's actually very well done. Now, I do have my Widow Mines. They're going to be joining the play soon, together with the 1-1. But the Infestors make me scared. Yeah, he really is playing this the right way. He's probably on about 100 drones, if I had to guess. And I'm not going to be able to out-eco this as easily. I think what makes sense... I think I should probably go for planetaries in the middle, similar to what I've been doing before in both Battlecruiser and mech drops. Like, maybe we get a planetary here... And here, well, that one feels a bit awkward, but then we would be way safer. Actually gonna try attacking the bottom a little bit. This map does seem pretty good for campy playstyles, by the way. Like, these bases are not super hard to take. And this one is already pretty close to this base, for example, right? So I do think it's a pretty good map for these campy playstyles. I'm gonna start getting turrets out on the map. Mostly so I don't get caught by burrowed infestors, because that's always, you know, the scariest thing to play against here. Gonna make sure to scan ahead. Yeah, this base is gonna be pretty much a free kill. Or well, actually a free kill for once. You guys know me. Getting my 2-2 on the way as well. Let's get a couple extra starport this time. I just want to make sure... Ooh, actually baited me a little bit. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't get fungled. If I get fungled, that would be a disaster. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, he's actually... Is he coming with the Infestors? I don't see the Infestors here, guys. He's a little bit late. I got my Widow Mines coming up as well. Yeah, he's fungling me, but the Infestors came in late, guys. So now my Widow Mines are going to get massive shots on the Corruptors here. A really good bait by him, but Battlecruisers are significantly tankier. Wait, is that fungal actually going to kill 2? But that's gross. I just saw 2 Battlecruisers through a fungal. When does that happen? It only does like 30 damage or something. That's pretty crazy. But that was a really good trade for us, and that's what I want to keep doing. Now, with Battlecruiser and with these mech styles in general, you never want to get too cocky. Like, you want to go back and repair these Battlecruisers every time because the value of repair is just insane. And now I did some damage here. I might actually be able to just start getting this base first. Well, actually, I can get them at the same time. I forgot I made all of these command centers. But yeah, this location, having that would already be absolutely massive. Let's drop a couple of mules because I am getting slightly low on economy here. This one... I'm not convinced I should be taking this base already. It's really, you know, tough when you spread yourself thin, when you're playing mech in particular. Or any kind of Terran late game actually is pretty immobile, so you don't really want to have that happen. But if he's not going to attack me, if he's going to let me get away with this, that would be fantastic. Oh, so he does have a burrow thingy there. He doesn't have it here. He was like, obviously he's got to take this base first. Wrong, I'm uThermal, and I play absolutely ridiculous at times. Now, what's the upgrades on those? 0 upgrades on the Zerglings. Okay, he went straight for the late game. That is a really good approach, too. It's actually very cool. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I love playing against this guy. Now, let's get some extra upgrades on the engineering bay for my planetaries. I do have a good amount of Widow Mines now, which is going to make me feel a lot more safe. But those look like he wanted to drop with them. Not sure what that was about. There we go. Decent shots. I'm just really scared for the Infestors. Wait, the Infestors are kind of far back. Yeah, doesn't have the best upgrades on his air, though. He stopped at +1 armor. Maybe he was feeling like he was in danger and he had to do something. That's very possible. Now I'm just going to start adding more command centers. Since I got this one in the back, I'm already starting to feel pretty good about my chances because I think we've officially managed to split the map in half. Which is the situation you want to be in as Terran. Terran is slightly more efficient than Zerg, unless you get into one of those... Actually, I feel like ideally, this kind of games might even have to be a draw. Most of the time, it's not a draw because, you know, people are not AIs, we don't play perfect, but... This kind of game, late game, I feel like neither side wants to attack into each other. He doesn't want to attack in planetaries and turrets. I don't want to attack into spores. But I do have Yamatos, but then he has Abducts and Neurals. Actually, it's a very delicate dance here. Not even sure who objectively should win this. Well, without Ghost, the Zerg should objectively win. But as you have noticed in a lot of my games, it is a lot easier said than done. Like, it's really not easy to manage these spellcasters. Don't mess up your army. Make sure you don't get Yamato and stuff. It is definitely not an easy task. Let's Yamato these. Gonna get a decent trader. Oh, he doesn't have Broodlord yet. That's really big for us. He doesn't have Broodlord, so he can't actually clear these mines up very efficiently at all. He's trying to bait my Widow mines with his... oh, wait, he does have Broodlord. Okay. That was good timing by him. Yeah, just as I was gonna attack here. Looked like he had 0. Let's see. He might try to come for me. Good thing I have these Widow mines available here still, though. Make sure I get all these command centers hotkeyed. There's so many CCs, it's easy to forget. But I do need all of them hotkeyed. At this point, I might start considering... sacrificing my SCVs already. I think I could sacrifice a couple, right? Yeah, that army looks pretty inhuman. There's no way in hell I'm gonna fight against that, so I'm just gonna be going around the map. I could totally go for my teleport technique, though. I can just teleport to the other side of the map. Let's see. I think my Widow mines are fast enough that I can do this, but it's a little bit crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, he's moving now. If I have one more Battlecruiser finishing, I can get on top of those Broodlords pretty easily, though, so he needs to be very careful with that. I can repair this forever with the building armor. Widow mines are gonna arrive. They're not quite in time, but they are... Yeah, actually, they are pretty much perfectly in time. That's pretty crazy. Need to be very careful for the Neurals here, guys. The Neurals will do... No, he's not paying attention to the Infestors. The Infestors are actually going to cut God there. There we go. He's trying to come in. The Widow mines are doing massive damage, but so are the parasitic bombs. I think my Battlecruisers are about to finish. I think... Oh, he miskicked there for a second. This fight is so close. I think I'm barely going to win after that move command. I also have slightly better upgrades than him. Oh my god, this fight was freaking insane. Let's see. My Battlecruisers are finished. And now I'm going to get on top of those Broodlords. Oh, it's only 1 so far, though. I thought it was going to be more. Look at my money. Wow, this trade was so freaking close. Here we go. That Battlecruiser is going to survive. And it's going to drop a couple of mules to repair that. This Battlecruiser is taking care of those Broodlords on its own. Let me try to repair those. Oh, he made Lynx as reinforcement. No Corruptors inside yet, so I'm going to be able to kill that base. This Battlecruiser should probably go here. And I forgot about that. Well, we killed that base, so our economy has actually been better all this time. Let me make sure to drop some mules as well. Good, I have so many freaking orbitals. There we go. I do need to get out with these ASAP, though. Yeah, I think it's actually time for me to leave. There we go. I do have enough turrets here as well, so I don't really have anything to worry about. This base is lost. That's slightly unfortunate. This also doesn't have a teleport, but doing economic damage for now is the best we can do, I think. All right, let's see. Let's try to repair these bad boys back up. I did lose every Battlecruiser, and my army takes longer to rebuild than his. The good thing for me is... Well, Widow mines do actually build super fast. I have so many Widow mines, actually. Holy crap, look at this way of Widow mines. But I don't think he can attack me in all these turrets and planetaries. Like, I think we're getting close to a checkmate situation here. Where, yeah, he just doesn't have anything left to do. Let's see, he's still not going for these. Oh, there's still making Broodlords. I didn't see any Infestors yet. That could be interesting if he decides to not go Infestors to just max on Corruptor Broodlord. I think that would not be a great idea because the Spellcasters really tie the Zerg composition together. I feel like Zerg late game without Spellcasters is not that great. With Spellcasters is freaking insane. Now, the last fight, it didn't even go that well for him because he lost all the Infestors due to the Yamatos. If he got some Neurals off from Burn Infestors, he would have actually won that fight. I'm not saying he would have been ahead, but he would have won that fight. Now, these Widow mines have actually been so good as holding this entire position down. If you look at the base situation on the map now, there is not that much for him left to even mine from. Oh, actually, I could maybe even walk under those Broodlords with my mass Widow mines, you know? Wait, let's see what is over here. Maybe I can kind of bait him out. I could even kill his Overlords, actually, with his mines. He doesn't have Zerglings left. How many of these can I kill, you think? Let's see. I'm just going to try to target them as best as possible. Yeah, not that many. They're pretty tanky. Well, we got a few, though. That's good enough for me. Wait, those Widow mines are... Guys, he's not paying attention. Here we go. All those are dead. Oh, that is just beautiful. All the Broodlords are dead instantly. And now he's going to try to come into the fight. But the Widow mines are under the Corruptors. No, what has he done? Look at those Widow mines shot. He hasn't neural. The Infestors are here. He tried to neural in the end, but he was a little bit too late. And now I have too many Battlecruisers. And there we go. Harry Mang always delivers awesome macro games. And you can see Oh my god, the inefficiency. I don't think I've ever really seen this in a TVG late game without ghosts. 18k against 40k. That is absolutely brutal. And I think it mostly came down to maybe him not being quite ready for the fights, kind of rushing in and not being ready to use these infestors. If you look at his money, he has 6,900, 2,600 after losing 22k. He was being very good with the macro. The fights were slightly lackluster. And that is, as always, a beautiful warm-up game. Let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 is against GG. All right, we'll see who ends up typing GG in this game. Or no one, also possible, of course. Or I can type it at the start to get ahead of it. Well, we are playing against the Protoss player. This map, we just played it against the Zerg, but I don't like it that much against Protoss, just because it feels a little bit open when it comes to the natural. And I feel like it's kind of hard to defend when someone tries to attack here. You can't quite wall it off. Like, I like maps that have maybe smaller naturals, I guess you should say. So there's not as much space to cover. Like here, you can even blink in here, for example, making it pretty dangerous, right? Like even a really cool move that I like when I see Protoss players do it myself in tournaments is when they have like a ball of stalkers and they split up 4. So the entire army goes here and then 4 go here and just one-shot a bunch of workers. I think that's a very cool move. Well, it's not as cool if you're on the wrong side of it, right? So this map might be a little bit harder to defend. I mean, I can always put Widow Mines everywhere because I'm going to have a ton of Widow Mines. I'm going to go for the double gas. Last game was CC first, and now we're going to play double gas against this Protoss. Don't think we've played against him before. I feel like I would remember someone called GG like that, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, I still don't know every single player on the NA server. Oh, I just quickly want to remind you guys, don't forget to sub to uThermal too if you haven't. The games that we have been uploading there are absolutely amazing, especially the last couple. Just freaking cool. Like this week really has some awesome games there. The stream has also been really cool, so make sure to check me out on stream, or if you don't have time, or if you just want to see the absolute highlights, check out uThermal too as well. I think as I'm recording this, we just passed 10k subscribers, I believe, which is really freaking awesome as well. I didn't think it was going to go that fast, but that is very, very cool. And soon maybe we can get the 100k on this channel. If you're not subscribed yet, help me get the 100k on this channel, guys. It's huge. I'm going to be so freaking happy. Maybe, you know, I was thinking about getting like an office to stream farm or something. And maybe I could just put like the silver plaque or whatever you get. I think it's silver, right? For the 100k subs is right behind me, showing it off to all you guys. Well, it's not really a show off. Honestly, I consider it more of a, maybe like a collective achievement. You know, you guys who have supported me in the comments, my brother who's helped me with my videos, my friends who helped me with the videos. I think we all did it together. But I guess we all get to enjoy the silver plaque together by it being behind me on stream. That would be awesome. Or on videos, of course. Now, we killed the probe already. I still just want to quickly make sure there are no proxy gateways or anything around my base, because that would be... Like, if I was allowed to make Hellions right away, I'd maybe be a little bit more confident, but since I'm not, I'm going to play it a little bit safer. I'm going to try to go for my quote-unquote standard Battlecruiser Widow Mine build against Protoss, which is making the 1 Widow Mine, followed by the Starport. And then I guess the next decision for me to make is whether I want to do my triple Widow Mine drop or not. I'm not really... You know, thinking about it... I'm not really sure what the disadvantage is of doing the Widow Mine drop anymore, because it's like a really good distraction. I feel like it's a nice step. That's a battery? Okay, nice. It's a nice step between the Reaper and the Battlecruiser, right? Because that's a pretty big leap to make, starting with a Reaper, and then the next attack is having a Battlecruiser. So I think maybe the Widow Mine drop should just be a basic. I think maybe it's just something we should be doing every single game. Seeing this battery here is nice because we are not going to be attacking him at the front with anything. And if we are going to be attacking him at the front with anything, it's going to be with Widow Mines, who do not really care about batteries, you could say. Not exactly the biggest concern for a Widow Mine. Let's get the fusion core up. Try to get my saturation perfect still. Widow Mine starts now. I'm going to have it just in time for the medevac. And let's see if we can find the tech. That's going to determine whether we teleport. Oh, perfect. Okay, well, this is not quite perfect. Okay? It's a robo, which is perfect, because robos, you could have guessed it, are not particularly amazing at dealing with battlecruisers, but he did get the Twilight as well. And that makes it quite likely he's going to be going for Blink. So I guess in the end, you could say it's pretty even. Let me cancel one of those Marines so I don't make too many. And then the Widow Mine drop is going to go in. I feel like Robo, I notice more and more, Robo is something that Protoss players like to build when they're a little scared. Or if they're like not sure what they're up against. I feel like they typically go for the Robo as like a sign of safety. But in reality, I think Robo might even be the worst against weird stuff. If I was confident in my gameplay as a Protoss, which I am not really, But if I was, I think I would always go for a Stargate against cheesy stuff, because Stargate has the best detection, which is the Oracle. It doesn't have as stable detection as the Robo, I suppose. But then again, what is really going to attack you often early on, that is cloaked, right? I guess a Robo is probably a little bit better against Armory Widowmine drops. But like against Banshees or something, Stargate is just absolutely insane. Now it looks like we might be getting attacked here. I do need to be... I'm actually going to make a bunker here. Even though the blink is going to be late, I can actually juke this. He's not coming back with his Stalkers. That's a pretty big tell, though he could also be just waiting for my Widowmine drop to come back in, of course. Maybe this Reaper can actually still survive. Let me put this one Marine forward to scout. And then I'm actually going to check here. He doesn't have blink, so I'm going to go for the main base straight away. That could be a pretty nice play. Need to be careful for a potential Warp Prism, though. As you're going to put both these Widowmines over here. These are going to go into the main base. Doesn't have a battery yet. Okay, he doesn't expect the Widowmine drop here. Oh, this is going to be brutal. You guys know I know my Widowmine targeting. Oh, there we go. Very nice. I'm not sure how many probes we killed exactly. I don't think it was an infinite amount of probes. Look. Oh, wait, his blink finished already? That was faster than I thought it would. I'm going to have to make a second bunker here, guys. Yeah, okay, the hold here is definitely going to be difficult. I'm not teleporting the Battlecruiser across yet, because I want his Stalkers to come across the map first. I think at this point, the Stalkers are probably across the map, so here we're going to go for it. Okay, there we go. His Stalkers might come back, they might also not come back. Kind of depends on how close he is to my base, I want to say. Oh, no, they were... I didn't expect them to be there. Oh my god, I think I'm barely gonna survive though. Okay, that is totally... I really thought he was gonna be here, and it would like either take him a long time to come back, or he would attack me. Oh my god, I've done that before too. I've lost that bad boy before, so oh my, that's freaking scary. Now, we're not really out of the woods yet. As I always say, this kind of build is super scary for me. Okay, he has an Observer over there. Do I have enough Marines to kill it? The Observer's right there. I can actually burrow under it, technically. It's still there. I can't actually see it anymore. Oh, no, it's right over there. Does that reach? I don't think that reaches. I could give it a shot. YOLO, let's just try it. Please! No! Wait, the Marines. Come on, do your thing, Marines! No! That's like the most painful thing that can happen in a game of StarCraft. But at least we let him know that he's not tolerated around here, guys. So he's not going to come back as easily. Well, realistically, it didn't do anything for me. Just trying to, you know, have some copium here and trying to make myself feel better. It's always all right to do that. Now, I'm going to try get a little bit of harassment going. I would like to know if he has that base. There's no Stalker here. I mean, yeah, never mind. I'm not going in. I need to repair this bad boy. I'm actually kind of saving my Battlecruisers here a little bit. I'm not quite sure what my next move is going to be, because he has been kind of crazily passive, I want to say. I really thought after he lost that many probes to the Widowmine drop, it only would have made sense for him to attack. Now, looking at his third base, his economy is still healthier than mine. See if I can get a nice shot off. Oh, that's an Observer. Please, the Observer. Oh, I actually got it. There we go. Oh, I don't even have the arm. That was actually for nothing almost, but I guess it was a style point. I didn't have an armory yet, so the Widowmines aren't even cloaked. Yeah, not the most efficient scan ever, but it was cool. Actually, thinking about it doesn't really matter, because I'm playing Battlecruisers, and these things, you know, don't really cost that many minerals compared to gas, so I think we're all right. Now, maybe... I mean, he has an Where's the Observer now? It's also somewhere here still, I guess. I'm actually going to scan on top here. Or... Okay, oh, that's a Phoenix. Okay, yeah, so he did recall. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, for a second I thought he was actually walking into all of them. I don't have teleport on this yet, so I don't want to... Oh, I need to make an engineering base. Well, I don't want to go across yet. I really want to do these one by one. But he's actually... Okay, that is not the wisest thing you've ever done, I'm afraid. There we go. That's 3 Battlecruisers waiting for you, and that is a triple Yamato. Always very nice. Teleport is off cooldown now. I think it's time for me to go. I'm going to scare him away one more time. Here we go. And then I'm going to teleport into his main base. That's the plan. I'm actually going to put these Widowmines here. Oh my, that is so many freaking Battlecruisers though. Let me target that battery so he can't overcharge. He does have recall already, I believe. That's something we need to keep in mind. Is he going to use it? Not yet. He's going to be able to depower so many of his gateways. He's going for a Robo Bay, which is not the best choice because they do not really do anything as Battlecruisers. It's probably better for him to just spam gateways. Though it's also not the worst idea. I really still need to get my 5 command center set up. Oh, here's the Battlecruisers. Wait, actually. Oh, here's the Stalkers, rather. Probably catch a few of these Stalkers still on the retreat. Let me get the weak one forward. Maybe a nice run. I have so many Widowmines, I think a run by would do well. But, oh, that's a Stalker. I was like, what the hell is attacking me here? Maybe, dude, can I run by all of these? I mean, the thing is, so far I've only seen Stalkers. Stalkers are already really good against Widowmines. So maybe I don't... Okay, he does have a couple Zealots now. Do I have enough Widowmines to deal with that? Not really, I think. Well, I can just send these. It's probably going to be fine. Let's see if this double... Or no, actually, yeah, it's basically a triple run by because I also have the Battlecruisers in the main. Is that gonna live? It might not live, actually. I'm gonna pull a few to save that one. There we go. But look how many Widow Mines that is. That is insane. Dude, wait, he's not gonna pay attention to this one. Look at this. Wait, maybe I can get this one. There's so many Widow Mines everywhere, and he's just running frantically. He's also not winning this trade against the Battlecruisers because he sent away half of his Stalkers. The Planetary is still alive, and just like that, everything kind of fell apart for him. This Widow Mine needs to go in here. I'm gonna pull a couple Widow Mines to go over there. That Widow Mine actually shot, which is really nice. I'm gonna hide this in the corner. Look at his main base, guys. It's an absolute shambles. Do need to start rallying to this next base, though, to actually save that against the Stalker, or rather just start mining from it. I don't think the Planetary needs any saving. But these can actually survive. Let me teleport out. Oh my goodness, it survived on 10 health. That is one hit. That is freaking insane. There we go. Man, this game is going way better than it should. Let me just put it that way. I feel like this game so much went wrong, but yet, well, I didn't think that much went wrong. I think he's just been playing well more than anything else. Like, we have to be honest here. I don't think anything particularly went wrong. The first Battlecruiser took a bit too much damage, but for the most part, I really think my opponent is just playing particularly well. I'm going to start defending against these prisms. Don't really want, like, Zealots warping into my main. That would be quite annoying. Dude, these Widow Mines actually did some... Wait, guys, we still have one. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's go. Wait, oh, he tried to kill that again. Can we get a nice shot? 2 pearls? There we go. These Widow Mines actually did an insane amount of work. I mean, he can come here, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. Oh, he actually doesn't even get the gas. I thought he was going to get that at least. Yeah, how many Widow Mines do I have left? Wait, these are not even dead? Oh, wait, I'm tripping a little bit. I feel like I had vision on the minimap where I didn't. Do I suddenly have my hacks on, or like what's going on here, guys? I swear I saw a Widow Mine here. I don't know how I just hallucinated that. Maybe I should get myself checked, because that's not great. Let's just retake this gas. I don't think I have to worry about it too much. I'm gonna send all my Widow Mines. That's actually so many freaking Widow Mines. I'm gonna send all of them to see if I can get some kills. There we go. Oh, he blinked too early. You have to blink after the Yamato goes off, and we still killed all of these Stalkers. I think he just panicked a little bit. Get a second armory so I can actually get the upgrades here as well. Let's see. These Widow Mines are just going to straight barge into the third base. That's the plan, at least. Where's my armories? There we go. Get the upgrades from those. Yeah, if he micros well, he can do a lot of damage. He doesn't have that many Stalkers here, though. See, I'm going to send the first 2 there. That's also a Planetary. The 5cc setup, baby. You're not getting past that. Well, actually, he is quite literally going to get past that, so I spoke a little bit too soon. Let's see. The Widow Mines are doing really good. Those are going into the other base as well. And I was going to say, I need to teleport that one back, but I don't even have to anymore. And, oh, he was going... Wow, we actually had a really good timing. Wait, I didn't even notice that. I probably saw it, right? Yeah, I actually did see these. I did not pay attention to that at all. Just saying, guys. That's why scouting is very important. Sometimes you see things, but you don't see them. 500 IQ, I know. But actually, I had no idea Tempest were coming. Very happy I attacked, because Tempest are very difficult to deal with. Though I am still excited to play in a proper Battlecruiser Widow Mine versus Skytos game. For now, that's it for the episode. 2 games are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to ruin something this perfect. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next one. Adios.